Good evening and welcome to CN2 Sports. I'm Thomas Beisner. Former Auburn and Arkansas State running back Michael Dyer is ready to make a comeback. He's going to do it playing for Charlie Strong and the University of Louisville. That's according to Arkansas Baptist College President Fitz Hill, who mentored Dyer while he earned his associate's degree from the school earlier this year. Dyer is expected to enroll at U of L sometime next week, and he will have 2 years of eligibility remaining. He'll be able to play when the Cards take the field against Ohio on September 1st. Dyer, who rushed for more than 1,000 yards his freshman and sophomore seasons at Auburn, was the MVP of the 2011 BCS championship game and could provide Louisville with a nice weapon to go with quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Tony Vanetti from the Afternoon Underdogs is joining us tonight in the studio. And Tony, this at some level is a gamble, at least viewed to be. How much of a gamble do you think it is for Charlie Strong?
Only for team chemistry. I can't see how it's a gamble any other way. You've got a Heisman-type running back that ran for 2,000 yards, or 1,000 yards in each one of his seasons at Auburn, broke Bo Jackson's freshman rushing record. Not bad, huh? Yeah. Now, the thing is, are you going to get that guy, or are we going to get a guy that's been laid off for 2 years? Now, he obviously wants to get he wants NFL guys to take a look at him. I don't think he's going to stay because he's got 2 full years of eligibility. Right. I don't think he's going to use all of them. I think he's going to run this year for U of L, and he's going to put his name in the hat. And if Louisville can use him, then fantastic. The people that did his physical for U of L say he's in amazing shape, that he's ready to go. He is a 210, 218-pound running back that runs a 4.3, 4.40. I mean, this is a real talent. Dominic Brown is a great running back, a good running back. Used to be a quarterback, okay? Right. We don't know how good he's going to be. This is a legit 5-star type guy that Louisville hasn't had in quite some time.
Yeah. And if you think that maybe he's going to leave after 1 year, is it fair to say that you expect him to be a very prominent player and you expect him to have a big season? Or where does he fit in with those other guys?
That's a great question. Can he? He's got to learn the scheme. He's not just going to, unless they just have him run the ball in simple plays, right. That's fantastic. But what's big about the offense that Sean Watson runs, the offensive coordinator, is that those blocking backs, it's like Rick Pitino in defense. You don't see the floor. Look, unless you understand how to protect Teddy, well, we're not going to put you in running back. Right. So he's got to understand the protection package. He's got to make sure he picks up the linebacker or whoever's coming in and stunting through. He's got to pick him up so Teddy can get rid of the ball and or kill your All-American quarterback. It does, though, open things up for the happiest people on this team right now are James Quick and Devontae Parker and Damian Copeland. The wide receivers are now going, oh, yes, respect the run, baby. That means I'm going to have open lanes.
Do you wonder about how he fits in? There's a tweet Dominic Brown says, we're worried about us. He fits in with this team. Is there a chemistry, maybe early on at least?
It's not like a different. It's not like quarterback. Okay, right. Running back is a shared position. You want guys to come in and get reps from you. Yeah. You cannot almost anymore. Last year, what did they lose? They lost Sonoris Perry and Dominic Brown. Right. Your 2 starting running backs, and Jeremy Wright was dinged up. So what are you going to do? You need guys to take reps from you. Again, it's not like any other position on the field. You can't go 25 reps per game, every game for 12 games. You won't survive.
Louisville is the only team, I think, in that top 10 who has to rely a little bit on perception if they're going to be in a national title conversation. Bingo. As the polls go. How does this affect their perception? Is this something that says, hey, now they're more legitimate, they've got this MVP in their backfield?
This is the crazy thing. It really is that this could actually get them, let's say it comes down to a couple of votes this way or that way, and people are legitimate. They're saying, well, you know what? They got Michael Dyer and Teddy Bridgewater. Those guys can beat anybody, really, because he was already MVP of a national championship game. Yeah. So it's crazy. You make a move. He's done this before. I mean, Adrian Buechele dropped out of the sky before remember the Kentucky Commonwealth game, and he had like 14 tackles, something ridiculous, like 2 weeks before the game started. So, or 2 weeks before the season started. So it's worked for him before. Charlie Strong has always said, the best player will play at that position. Yeah. I mean, he's never minced words. He's a lot like Calipari, to where it's like, I don't care if you're a freshman or a senior, the best player will play that position.